we're about to spoil Lupin III, Dead or Alive. If you haven't seen the film and plan on watching it, then click away now. Or if you've already seen it, or you just don't care, then please stick around.
So what should we do for opening joke?
Oh boy, I don't know. Something about the nano machine, maybe?
Don't you mean nano machines?
No, the nano machine, singular.
But there's like 1,000 of them. The movie wouldn't make the mistake of just saying nano machine at the end.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Cinema Roulette here on every podcast app and whatever you choose to listen to us through.
Yeah.
So we are back today, and this is the final spin, right?
No, we just started.
I was trying to... Yeah, because, okay. Yes, I know time.
You know time.
I do. I know how that works. I know how lists work. I know how wheels work. That's the whole point of the show. I've only been doing this like 4 years.
Only 230 something episodes.
It's fine. I'm fine. And we're reviewing a movie that's very hard to segue into. Where do I go, Justin? Help me.
You go and you're like, we're talking here about Lupin III, Dead or Alive.
That's it.
Just one more thing.
Just one more.
Just one more bit of silence. That's right. I'm still segueing in while looking up information. That was good silence, though.
It was a very good silence.
But we're back with Lupin.
Yes, very exciting because this year has been so much fun so far. This movie was okay.
That's been pretty nice.
I'm being pretty generous, but yeah, it has some issues, but we'll get more into those much, much later in that episode.
Since this is part of the series wheel, last time we covered Lupin was episode 230, so it hasn't even been 10 episodes for once.
Hey, that's really nice. All right.
Instead of the... Hold on, what was it? Lupin?
Like 100-some episodes?
Yeah, one time was almost 100. Between movie 3 and movie 4, it was almost 100 episodes. Before that, movie 3 and movie 2, that's a little over 40 episodes. So the spacing has gotten much less over time. Anyway, editing's weird. We're back.
Yes, we are back for like the third time in this episode alone. But, yeah, shall we just delve right into it? Yeah. Dive right in.
Let's dive into the last Lupin theatrically released Lupin in the 90s.
Yes.
Which is sad.
It is, because 90s animation is awesome.
I forget when, because next one after this is the first Case Closed crossover.
Yeah. And
I don't know if that's 2010s or they got it like at the tail end of 2000s.
Well.
But while you look that up.
Yes.
We open in a prison with Evil McEvilson running the prison. Like, seriously, this is the most evil looking dude you've ever seen. And the prison's on an island. He pulls out, I think it's 4 people. And it's like, hey, the only way people leave this island is you're in a box or they just die here. But the warden of Evil McEvilson is going to give these 4 men a shot. They get a 5-minute head start to try and run out of the prison. If they make out, they get their freedom, or they'll be shot on sight. Also, if they just wait, they will be shot. So, get running.
Do we want to say this now, or do we want to wait till later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the original TV special was 2009.
Oh, so exact tail end of 2000.
Yeah, but that was the TV special. The movie, 2013.
So we didn't get a theatrically released Lupin until 2013 after 96?
Yeah, so we went all like a decade and a half without Lupin.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
But yes, prisoners run, and then the guards are kind of laughing with the warden, and the warden goes, yeah. Anyway, and he tosses down his cigar, but the cigar becomes a smoke screen. Suddenly, the warden is helping the people escape by a jeep, and then they escape. We have a nice opening little chase scene, and soon the warden's skin flies away, and it's Lupin. Yeah, we're doing some Mission Impossible shit this time around.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've done this before, right?
We've done Mission Impossible shit. Yeah.
I mean, the masks specifically. We've done them before, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have. I mean, Lupin III, that was one of his main things, and I think in the original novels he was a master of disguise. So
not sure how he fits his hair in the mask, but hey.
Cartoon logic.
No, it's because every villain has such a big cartoonish head. Yes. It makes it easy.
Yeah, he's always had like shorter hair too. So.
But yeah, they escape. We get title card. And then we cut to the gang riding in the quietest chopper around. They're going to an island where there's like a Navy ship stuck in the center of the island. Like raised up too. So who knows what happened here?
Who knows how it got there?
The island is also covered in corpses. But the gang is here for treasure. Because of course they are. They go in. They find some more corpses. They head down to what looks like an alien vault. It's not aliens, surprisingly. And they try to open it up, which the security system quickly turns on and summons claw arms that are very fucking fast. And if you try to chop them up, they will just reconnect. So they decide, no, and book it out of there.
Yeah. Well, no wonder no one got the treasure yet. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to need to find another way to get in here. Cut to Fujiko. Fujiko is in a Street Fighter tournament, it seems.
It's so random against this giant buff woman.
Who is also kind of a
little bit, yeah.
Because they're clearly trying to play up and looks a bit like a man.
Mm-hmm.
High 90s.
High 90s.
The parts I don't miss from you.
Mm-hmm. Because I love me some buff women. My God.
I love a woman who can just fucking kill me.
Right?
But Fujiko wins the battle, and this battle is in front of the main leader of this country, which is Zufel. Which is in Swedish Middle East.
The Commonwealth of.
Sometimes it looks like Italy. Sometimes it looks like the Middle East. Sometimes it looks like Japan. Who knows and who cares?
Yep. Just vaguely foreign country.
It's foreign country with evil government.
Yep.
You can figure it out.
And it's, of course, your usual foreign country stuff with evil government and rebels.
Yep. The leader of this country is named Headhunter.
Yeah.
But Headhunter hires Fujiko to protect his daughter. We also meet his right-hand man, whose name is Crisis. And we, of course, meet the absolute Chad, Zenigata.
Hell yeah.
And Zenigata's here because Lupin sent him a video. He also sent it to the Headhunter, which is literally like a whole set. It has an intro like 20th Century Fox, but it says Lupin III. He's on a chair. He's just like, I'm going to kidnap the daughter of the Headhunter.
And then like the camera falls, and then he has to go over and pick it up and continue. It's pretty fucking great.
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
So Zengai is going to team up with Crisis and head back to, protect against Lupin. But while they're driving, Crisis sees a redhead man on a rooftop. He stops the car. He looks out, and the dude is gone. This guy's name is Panish. He was the prince of the past king who was killed, but now he's back.
Oh.
I hope this doesn't become a stupid twist. But yes, Lupin plans to steal the Headhunter's daughter. His plan goes pretty smoothly, at least through his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in on a spy plane because they're on in this big tower, crashes through, grabs the woman, jumps out onto another stealth plane, and flies away.
Hell yeah.
Only one problem. Zenigata's been here for a couple of movies and a couple seasons of show. He knew what Lupin was going to do and decided to switch out with a fake.
Yep.
Which also, just a little thought thing. Their races are completely different. Did Lupin not double check?
Nah, I guess not. I guess he's just like, we know there is a princess here. First princess looking person grab.
She's going to be sitting there. We'll just grab her, hope for the best. Either way, Lupin has grabbed the wrong woman, but he doesn't know that yet. He meets up with his gang on a cliffside hideout and with the woman, and it's just like, hey, we know you want to run away from your father. We can help you with that, and in return, you tell us how to get onto the island that you know the secrets to.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I would, but... And then she pulls a gun. Well, actually, Jigen spied people coming and surrounding the building. They were getting ready to fight. And then she pulls a gun because she's an agent.
Yep.
But she's agent of Headhunter, even though they ain't gotta set up the plan. Anyway, Headhunter's men start attacking the building, even though their agent is still inside, which is kind of a surprise to her and Zangata. It's like, your own woman is in there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Luckily, Lupin, even with her shooting at him, still decides to save her.
Yep.
And eventually gets away by jumping off a cliff, leaving her behind. Which Isis is patting himself on the back, even tells the agent, like, oh, we knew you'd make it out of there. And Zango's like, what happened to Lupin?
Excuse you.
What happened to Lupin? Oh, he's dead. He fell off a cliff. Immediately, Zango starts laughing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, ha, fell off a cliff. Okay.
Oh my god, you don't know who you're messing with.
Yup.
Crisis also tells Zango, yo, you gotta fucking leave now. We're gonna deal with stuff our own way. Thanks. Mm-hmm. And Zango says, nah.
Nah, bro.
You can't do shit. Back at the government building.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever really get... No, we do. It's a big palace.
It's a palace.
It's like a very Middle Eastern style palace.
Yep.
For some reason. Again, I don't know. But back at the palace, Fujiko is on babysitting duty. And even the headhunter's daughter is like, you're here for the treasure, aren't you? Damn it.
Immediately. Like, no, like, questioning. No, like, oh, yeah, I'm a new person. She's like, no, you're here. I could sense it. Fuck off.
Help me escape. I'll give you the information.
Yep.
So Lupin was right on that. She was totally willing.
Yep.
And Fujiko says, yeah, okay. Also, we find out she's not the headhunter's daughter. She's just been kind of kidnapped and is now said to be his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
That is really creepy.
How do you say the girl's name?
Oli.
Oli? Okay.
Because that's her first name, but then they do Oleander, which is oleander, like the flower.
Okay. Yes, the woman agent from before is mainly called Oli throughout the movie. We're going to cut back to her. Mainly because, I forgot to mention, while they were sitting in the bunker, Lupin and Jigen mentioned that they saw Panish somewhere. Like, they saw him at a bar at some point. So, we cut back to her in her downtime, and she goes bar hopping because...
I thought she ran the bar.
No, she runs a bar, but the montage of her going through town at night.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because her and Panish were an item, and also he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Alana, he's supposed to be dead. I can't stop myself when say
it's fun to say.
Just whatever, he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Alana. But yes, she goes looking around the city at night, going through all the alleys, and eventually comes across some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle goons.
Literally, they are drawn just like they just came from the TNMT series.
She beats the shit out of them, goes back to her own bar, and sits in the alley for a nice little cry. However, Panish shows up.
Yeah.
He's been a secret. He's been hiding. He's been living in secret to be a resistance leader. And he just needs her to feed him information on the capital so the resistance can win, and then that way they can be together again.
Yeah.
Yeah, how nice.
What?
I read my own note. Because after this, Panish leaves, and I was saying her name, Oli?
Oli, yep.
Oli, okay. Oli. And Oli goes back to her bar to figure out what she's going to do. She has a bracelet now to contact Panish whenever she needs. And then we cut over to Zangata, who just chads over all of the cops.
He does. It's pretty great.
He's sitting at a bar and someone rat him out. The cops are like, okay, we're going to get you out of here.
Yeah.
As soon as they go for him, he fucks them up.
Yep, because the leader said he'd he'd have him arrested if he kept interfering in the country. Mm-hmm. You want him out. I forget if you said that earlier.
I did say he was supposed to leave.
Okay, cool. Just I didn't hear that part, but yeah, like he doesn't kill him when he shoots him. He just like kneecaps him or something.
I don't think he shoots him. He just beats him up.
Okay.
And to be fair, this follows what we've seen in other movies. The last movie, he was carrying someone
Yes.
up a mountain and faster than a platoon of soldiers.
It's kind of great how strong he is because the cop goes to put him down and he tries to lift him up and he's just motionless.
He can't be moved.
Cannot be moved. He's so buff and so determined. It's great.
I like that level of canness. Of
Yes.
like, yeah, this dude is fucking strong as hell because he has to chase Lupin.
He's running like more than half the day chasing down Lupin.
He could probably outrun Tom Cruise.
Honestly, yeah. And the cops aren't like weak themselves. He's shown he has a pretty big bicep.
Yeah, they tried. Anyway, we cut back to Fujiko, who's helping the daughter escape. This is going to be the last time we see the daughter, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But the daughter admits that was a lie. She does not know how to get into that vault. Her father just made that up so that way only he would be executed and she would get to live. Well, fuck.
Yep.
That sucks. However, we did grab some things from the island. Just little bits here and there. And we find out there's nanomachines.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You also forgot to mention that the girl tells Fujiko. She told her you can find that at the general's house, right? She told Fujiko that.
That's right. The girl also does say that if there is any information, it will be on Headhunter's computer.
Yes.
Sorry, I did forget that.
You're good.
But over with Lupin and gang, remember they're in this movie?
Yeah.
They inspect part of the island and there's nanomachines. Sorry, nanomachine. So that's gonna be interesting enough.
Yeah.
Lupin heads over to Oli's bar, where one of the prisoners we saved at the beginning is. And Lupin's trying to question him. Oli is lightly just trying to ignore what's going on. And he gets a little bit of information of like, you can't do shit with those nanomachines, son.
Yeah.
But then Panish shows up and then sees Lupin and runs away. Okay? And Lupin chases after him. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
And Oli doesn't know where either of them go, and she can stay back there.
Yeah.
But Lupin's running through the streets, and then more people start chasing him. Turns out he has $1 million bounty on his head.
Yep.
He escapes 2 assassins to jump onto a woman's motorbike, and then turns out she is also an assassin. Takes him to a construction site. They have a bit of a run around, a shootout, and then luckily Zangief shows up, ties up the woman, grabs Lupin, and Lupin is caught.
Yep.
Fujiko also breaks into the main part of the palace and steals a floppy disk because that can hold all the information. I would like to note, both of these, Lupin escaping and Fujiko getting the disc, pure luck.
Yeah, it's shown to be pure luck. Because, like, Lupin escaping, what happened there again? Like, something happened to fall on the guy?
Yeah, no, it was, a guy had a gun to the back of his head, and then a cat bit a mouse and accidentally tossed it, and it went down his shirt, so he missed.
Yep. And I remember with Fujiko, like, the guys were about to open the door and bust her, but then there was a noise outside. And it was like, oh, wait a minute. So if they hadn't had that circle luck, movie would have been over.
And the reason there was a noise outside is because the Resistance does a little fireworks show to show that, hey, we're going to attack you soon.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do for your enemy. You show that you're going to attack, but don't use your full force yet.
Yeah, right.
Just to scare them.
So that way they can have time to prepare. Brilliant.
Tactical genius. Lupin escapes Zangief, because of course he does. And then the gang goes to the island, because it's going to work out this time.
You know
we can do it. Fujiko's here too. She has the floppy. They go in, they set off the alarm, but luckily Fujiko shows up.
Yes. I thought that was after Fujiko showed up. She was running with him, yeah?
You're right.
Okay.
But she does show up after them with the floppy. And it's like, we'll go 70-30.
Yep.
Which after they set off the alarm, even Jigen's like, you know what, boss? 70-30 don't sound bad.
Yup.
Alarm is going off at the palace, though. Everything's getting kind of fucked. Headhunter and Crisis also figured out because there were spies all throughout the street that saw Lupin go into Oli's bar, and we've been torturing her. But the actual Resistance attack happens, so... Well, Okay, it seems like the resistance attack happens, and that's why Headhunter, Crisis, and Oli leave for the island. However, later it said that they didn't notice that yet. I guess they just didn't hear the multiple rocket launchers going off outside.
Yeah, they were stealth rocket launchers. They had silencers.
Yeah, the RPG had a little... Put that... I might put that on the table for the background now.
Yes.
But yes, so they're leaving because there's for some reason now it will be on the island. She knows the code, maybe,
possibly. Okay.
The gang is already out of the main area because they saw off the security, so they're missing at the moment. The two villains and Oli head inside. They get to the main door, and it's about to fucking kill them.
Yep.
Because who could possibly... The only person who can open this door is Panish, and Panish isn't here. He's attacking their base. The resistance is overthrowing him as we speak.
Yeah.
However, this is a bit of an issue when security goes off and is about to kill everyone.
Literally, like the girl, the two villains, everyone's about to die.
Also, Oli has a necklace, which Lupin realized on the computer. It's going to be the key to the door.
Yep.
But suddenly, Panish appears.
Ha ha ha, it recognizes him.
They recognize him. Everything stops. We go into the creepy, really alien vault.
Yes.
Full of nanomachine. And Headhunter walks up and starts using the giant machine, the nanomachine.
Can't get over it.
He starts building an army with all the nanomachine. I'm not saying it wrong according to the dub.
This is all they're saying.
However, basically, Crisis starts to think, we should just kill these people. I mean, we have what we want.
Yeah, we've synced the machine. They're of no further use to us.
So he shoots at them. Luckily, Panish is able to dodge with Oli, but gets hit across the cheek. And then the mask falls apart. It was Lupin!
What?
Wow. Man, I wonder what Panish is doing then. Either way, we get a badass fight because security turns on in the vault as well.
Yep.
Everyone starts getting attacked. Crisis gets fucking cut in two.
Literally bifurcated, yeah.
Yeah, it just gets fucked. Headhunter also gets killed. Apparently.
Yep.
We run up to the computer, we stick the floppy in, we turn off the machine, we are safe.
Hooray.
The nanomachine turns off, and everything turns into gold, because that's the metal that these little robots were made out of, and but it, was able to change the atom. Look, it's sci-fi logic.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a big old pile of gold dust now. Hooray!
Yay!
However, Zangaya shows up. Boo!
Yep, so they had two boats. They had to leave the boat with the gold and just hightail it out of here.
As Zane goes to catch Lupin. Lupin does, however, go up to Oli and apologizes.
Yep.
Because Panish has been dead this whole time. Instead, they were faking being Panish to use her knowing to get in. Oli does admit, though, that she kind of knew the whole time ever since they kissed.
Yeah. It's like, ever since you kissed, the kiss was off.
Kiss was bad.
Yep.
Lupin's a bad kisser. Canon.
Yeah, well,
Lupin has no game!
What? I think he even said at one point, he's like, oh, I'll have to work on that or something like that. He says
I am
something.
kind of out of practice.
That's it. Yeah, he's like, oh, I must be out of practice.
But Lupin gets away from Zangaya, even though Zangaya almost catches him.
He does. He's close. He does a little movie move, but Lupin still has part of that fake hand on. So,
of course he does.
Yep.
Sure. We cut back to the gang. They're sitting at a hideout, sad that this whole thing was a bust. Fujiko's gonna go south, Jigen's gonna go east, and I think Goemon's going west.
Yeah.
So they split as Lupin's stuck with the little disc reader, and Fujiko tosses him the floppy. He puts in, and then Headhunter appears!
My God.
Ready to kill Lupin! Luckily, everyone turns back and starts shooting the shit out of it. Goemon bifurcates him, and it turns out it was a nanomachine robot that was still alive somehow.
Yeah, I guess the logic is you saw his body sink into the sand, so I guess the nanomachines took his body form for some, I don't know, sci-fi bullshit.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he's dead. We got at least a small pile of gold. Yeah. Everyone's happy. Lupin will go north now. Everyone splits up. The end.
And that was Lupin III, Dead or Alive.
Where to start with this one?
Well, that's a good question. I almost don't know. What do you feel? Do you think we should get the good out of the way first?
I really want to talk about the main problem.
Let's do that then. Main problem.
Well, okay, I guess this isn't the main problem. This is the most, like, what the fuck movie. The fact Panish has been dead this whole time. That we just used a woman.
We just used her love and her emotions to get her to work with us.
Also, I guess we set up a whole revolution for this country to steal what is a decent pile of gold.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not that this government didn't deserve to be overturned. It was clearly authoritarian and terrible. But...
Hey, at least you're not like John Marston where you start a revolution, end a revolution, start another revolution, then end that revolution.
And you're still stuck in goddamn Mexico.
But, yeah, all this over some gold.
Yeah, just some gold. First off, doesn't seem worth it. Second, if she... Okay, yeah, I know the movie tries to justify it by saying she knew since the first kiss, and she even says, like, thank you for letting me live the dream for a bit, or something along those lines.
Okay, I get that. So they did foreshadow it just a bit.
Well, no, this is after.
Oh, that was said after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But, like, she says, thanks for at least letting me live out the fantasy, but... Still fucked up thing to do.
Still pretty fucked, yeah. So turns out he has actually been dead the whole time. Like...
Which, also, how'd you get a perfect mold of him?
Yeah.
I know it's sort of one of those movie things you're not supposed to think about, but also when I'm getting annoyed with something...
Yeah, the more you think about it, the more it falls apart, because he was supposed to have been killed years ago. They didn't have any real photos of him.
Also, I'm pretty sure this woman would have worked with you if you just went to her bar and were like, hey... You want to fuck over this government?
Yeah.
Who killed your boyfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want enough money to, like, make your bar 3 stories tall?
Yeah, it just seems completely unnecessary and completely cruel, honestly. Like,
it's not even that good of a twist, because honestly, I was really confused with what he was admitting to.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I asked the Lupin subreddit and was reading through Wikipedia pages, like, to get a clearer summary of what just happened.
And yes, as it turns out, that is what they did.
Yeah, he was dead the whole time and they lied.
Yeah, it's just...
Rude?
Yeah.
I know also with the Reddit when I was asking, there were some people who were like, well, I kind of enjoyed the tragedy of it, which I can see. However, I'm more in the party of, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, I am too, honestly. Doesn't feel right.
You know what else doesn't feel right? How little Lupin is in his movie.
It's bizarre because it's almost like you're playing 2 movies at the same time and switching back and forth between them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like here's Lupin's gang, and then here's this new set of characters that were just introduced, and they spend so much time on these side characters. Like Lupin's out of like what, half the movie almost?
It feels like he's gone for a good while.
Yeah.
Like I cut out a lot of Ollie just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Her just being kind of sad and wanting to know where her boyfriend is. That's also why I don't really believe her. When she says, oh, I do after the first kiss. She longs really hard for him.
She does, yeah. Like, there isn't like any hint of her in the movie about her getting a hint of it. And I get that because that was supposed to be the twist. But you do see her body language. She's like, oh, and like pining and...
Hell, just looking for him at the idea that he was alive, she was going to just sit in an alley defeated.
Yeah, like, goodness gracious. I think your eyes were kind of blinded.
But yeah, we focus a lot on her, but we don't get to know what her relation with Panish was.
Yeah, we just know they were lovers.
They were lovers.
That's about it. Lovers in love, and he was killed. Bam.
And for Lupin gang, it's a pretty normal day. Since we don't know that they're setting up the resistance, we don't get the fun of trying to figure out how to time that with the heist. It's more... I think that's also a problem now that I'm saying out loud.
Yeah.
We don't get to learn how they're going to solve the problem. It's just them going at it multiple times and then it works.
Yeah, pretty much. Like... It's a pretty big issue. So, couple other issues we can address. Actually, several other issues. Where would you like to go?
I'm trying to think. Where do you want to go? I've led the last two.
Yeah, well, this is just a more minor one I kind of want to get out of the way and don't really know how to work it in. The animation's a little odd.
The animation's real basic.
Yeah, very basic, and they draw the faces in a way more realistic manner as opposed to like the more cartoony Lupin we know.
I will say, the animation at the beginning and end is awesome.
The animation, yeah, it is. It really is. They saved the budget for the beginning and the finale, clearly.
Yeah, all the movement of the machine like, I'm making fun of how overcomplicated it is, how it doesn't make sense. It looks cool as fuck, though.
It looks rad as hell. Yeah, the problem isn't how it looks or the design of it. The problem is the plot around it. But yeah, like they have these like giant machines that come up and then like the sand raises up and it falls down and they're them and the tentacles waving around. They transform themselves from like scissors into like axes and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like
yeah, even the animation when Goemon chops it and then you see the threads come back to link it back together. It looks dope.
It does. And there was very minor use of CG, which was interesting, where they did like a little zoom effect almost.
Like if something was beating, like a heart.
Yeah, like a bubble effect almost. Like if you took that Photoshop thing, whatever that's called.
Just fisheye lens a specific part of the screen.
Yeah, that was basically the effect. But thankfully that is very minimal, the CG. I didn't notice a lot of it.
Yeah, if there was more CG than that, it's very well blended in.
Yeah. And it's not only the faces that are kind of odd, like Lupin's and Zenny's are a little weird, but it's also the, what was I going to say? I just had something. It's the style of the animation, because it almost looks more like it was 80s than 90s.
Yeah, that was a weird thing, too, especially since this is mid-90s.
Yeah, like 95, 96, yeah, so.
But I don't mean this in a negative way, the flatness of it is very 80s.
Yes. Which was a little disappointing because we were hoping to get like 90s animation Lupin, but
I do love some good 90s animation.
Yes.
There were some times like it's very much near the end or during the heavier action scenes where most of the budget went, where it looks 90s for a bit, or when she's walking around town looking for Panish. But otherwise, I don't know, it feels like a step down.
Yeah,
in a way.
It does in a sense, because Nostradamus, that did have that. Was that early 90s, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Nostradamus felt more 90s than this, and it was made earlier, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Also, this one, it's not the fault of the film itself, but the dub isn't as good as other movies.
It isn't, yeah, and it's unfortunate that in Lupin in general, there's a very inconsistent dubbing. Like, for the most part, they're the same, but, like, especially, like, in the 80s and 90s, since it's, like, such an older anime, back then, dubs really didn't get good until, like, around Evangelion, really-ish, right?
Well, wasn't Evangelion before this, technically?
It was, yeah, but... Yeah, dubs didn't really get good until, like, the 90s.
Yeah, so, and then they weren't consistently good till, like, late 2000s.
Yeah, that was around the time when, like, we started, like, having actual voice actors for everything and not just Bob from accounting.
Yeah.
Which you can tell in a couple of scenes.
The main problem... Goemon sounds pretty bad, but he hardly talks in the movie, so it's fine. The main problem is Lupin and Jigen sound like the same person.
They're very similar, yeah.
So anytime there's like a zoomed out shot, it's hard to tell who's talking.
Same with Fujiko. She just has no identity.
She's just... Like, at least last movie, she felt like a Bond girl sort of tone.
Yeah,
here, it's just woman.
It's just, she is a female.
Editing's weird. Fujiko's voice.
Fujiko's voice, yeah. What was I? Yeah.
I think we were basically finished.
We were done. Her. Okay.
She was just girl. All the side characters are voiced great, though.
Yeah, they're fine.
I'll give them that. Trying to think if there's any other issue. Oh, this is more of a joke issue. We pointed out with the opening joke, but for some reason, in the dub at least, they only say the nanomachine.
Yeah, it's not nanomachines. I don't have control over the nanomachines. It's the nanomachine. Which doesn't make any fucking sense, because nanomachines are teeny tiny, and since they're bigger than you, they wouldn't be nano.
Yeah, if you're calling it a big computer the nanomachine, it's not.
No, and nanomachines, it's multiple nanomachines. You don't just have one nanomachine. There are a bunch of microscopic little machines that crawl around. So, like...
That's what all the gold dust is. Each
Yes.
one is a nano machine.
Exactly. So I don't know. I didn't even pick up on that the first time, honestly. I don't know how, but it's true. We went back and listened. They just say nano machine.
The nano machine. I guess there is one other big issue, and that's pacing.
Pacing's pretty off. Yeah.
I was surprised when I learned this was only 95 minutes long. It's like, it feels a good 20 minutes longer.
It does. Yeah, because there are some sections that just drag. Like,
There's just not much going on.
there isn't. Yeah. So why did we get the guys in the beginning again?
Because of the one guy, he gave us info.
Oh, right.
The drunk.
The drunk, yeah.
He gave us info that said, you can't go in there.
And that's about it. That's all he was worth.
It was a cool opening chase, though.
It was a rad chase. I really loved that whole sequence. And that's the thing. This thing has good things about it. But and I will say, music is actually just as awesome as always. I loved the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Soundtrack's
Oh,
bitchin'.
so good.
Just in stopping himself from saying dope like he has been all weekend.
I don't care. It's just I thought it was funny you kept saying it over and over.
I don't know. It's
Like,
the word I'm stuck on.
Yeah, multiple times a day. Oh, dope, dope, dope.
It's just dope. Shit's dope.
Shit's dope. But
yeah,
it's overall just a more weaker entry in the series, like, which is unfortunate. It's not bad by any means, but there are far better Lupin movies that you could go to, man.
it's like the opposite side of the coin with Fuma Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, because with Fuma Conspiracy, there was nothing about the villain. It's just he was a bad guy. Here, we learn a lot about Headhunter. We're with Headhunter and his lackeys for a lot of the time. Where the fuck's the gang?
Yeah, you're right, yeah. So much time spent on these people we just introduced, and then I bet they never show up again.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. Oh, by the way, remember Goemon's wife?
She's still waiting. Cut to the skeleton. Like, still in the street.
Yeah.
I won't wait for you. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
I'm trying to think of... I will say, Zangat is awesome in this.
Zenigata is great as usual. Like, he's one of the best things about the movie.
Like, the amount of how fucking cool he is, or
Yes.
how much they show he's actually awesome.
Yeah. They do go out of their way to show that, and it's pretty great. Like, especially after seeing him as just comedic relief a lot in the last movie.
I just realized
Yeah?
the two probably weakest Lupin movies we covered so far both have Zangat being the absolute Chad for the movie.
Honestly? Yeah, they have some of the best Zenigata moments.
Because, like, in Babylon, he gets that fucking army.
Yes, he gets the army of women.
Yeah.
His little harem, yeah.
It's a fucking harem army.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, we should also talk that this is the Lupin movie directed by Monkey Punch.
Quote unquote. And by directed, we mean he basically just did the beginning and ending, the best parts about the movie.
Yeah, he was... the quick version, he was dragged in because the film had a deadline in 5 months and the main director left. So Monkey Punch came in. He hated the experience.
Yeah.
He felt it was 1,000 times harder than writing a manga, and he never wanted to direct a movie again afterwards, and he only really did the beginning and end, as Cameron said.
Yep. The other director was Hiroyuki Yano.
And Hiroyuki Yano seemed to not want to make a Lupin movie.
Yeah.
Like, I actually do think if we took out Lupin and this was the story of Ollie, just this woman stuck in the middle of this resistance fight.
Yeah, and having to figure that out.
Yeah, or just being with her emotionally through that time. That would have been an interesting film. Very Ghost in the Shell 1 in a way.
It would have. I could totally see that, honestly. Yeah, it's almost like they wanted to make like 2 different movies in this.
And then it was like, we need to make another Lupin because the last one did well.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, just unfortunately mediocre entry in the series.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to say it's like... when I say a
not bad.
Lupin movie is bad at the moment, it's like this was a way to kill 90 minutes.
yeah, basically. It still has enjoyable elements. Like, Babylon and this one were definitely the weakest so far, but that's like not saying they're terrible. They're not bad. Like, they're still worth checking out, but...
Do we have anything else really on this movie?
I think that's about it, huh?
Yeah, there doesn't feel like much else to say.
Not much to talk about. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
We're able to talk longer about the bad bits than the good bits.
We are, which is unfortunate. So,
so since this is our show and we always rate our movies with our same rating system every time, Cameron, if this movie was a cup of coffee spilled on you, how hot would it be? From lava, third-degree burn, to cool enough to be surprisingly nice.
Yeah. I'd say it'd just be kind of neither, really. It wouldn't really be hot, wouldn't really be cold, just be kind of liquid on your pants. Just, okay. Not the worst situation to be in, but not the best, really.
I think it would be one that is still hot, but in just a way that stings for a moment, and then your day is it's just kind of like, fuck, I was in a white shirt.
Yeah.
You're not in horrible pain, but you're lightly annoyed.
Yes.
Anyway.
Time for the thing.
It is time for the gimmick of the show, Cameron.
Woo!
Well, almost.
Oh.
Because I need,
oh, yeah, you need this.
I need to
Oh, my
say-
God. Tech. Okay.
Okay, so we are still on the series wheel. The series wheel is full of a bunch of series that you have heard of and your friends have heard of. So that way, when we do an episode, you can be like, hey, buddy of mine, you should listen to this podcast because it talks about that movie you like. And then your neighbor opens their door and it's like, why are you yelling at me again at 2 a.m, Jerry? Have you seen Frank? He was across the street and you were the last one seen with him. So once you deal with that problem, you can come back and listen to the episode of whatever it may be.
You know it.
And in case you weren't around last episode or episodes before, you may be wondering on the YouTube version, why is James Bond on here multiple times? That is because we go by Deck of Many Things. We go by Wild Magic rules because James Bond has 25 movies and we've covered 3 of them. So every time we go through a chunk of the series wheel, which is about 4, if we don't land on Bond, we add another space to it. So currently, it has 3, which means it's like 30% of the wheel that's left.
Yeah.
And it should logically land on it at some point.
Isn't that right, Will? Isn't that right?
Anyway, wow, this explanation gets longer and longer for this wheel as it gets shorter.
I know, it's weird, right?
Anyway,
Haha.
it is time to spin.
Boy, feeling cruel today, are we, Will?
Not only for audio listeners, first off, sorry for peeking the mic there. I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you did too.
It was almost on Bond. It was one away.
So fucking close.
It was one away. But instead, we get to watch... Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked the table. We get to watch The Predator Hunt Down Autism.
Yep.
That's what the movie is.
Literally the plot of the movie, and it's, according to Justin, terrible. I've never seen it.
I didn't remember most of this movie minutes after I watched it.
Jeez.
I did. I would like note, I watched it sober. Did not remember most of the details.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
I'm not either. I wanted to just,
Kick back, relax, have a good time.
James Bond, Die Hard, we haven't touched in years.
I know.
Die Hard would be nice.
It would be.
I like Die Hard with a Vengeance. I might like it more than the first. It's been a while, so
We're
I
on
don't
the
know.
third one. Yeah, come on, Will.
But no, we get to talk about The Predator.
Well, at the very least, this will be out of the way, and then we'll get the series gets good again.
Yeah, we get Prey, we get Badlands.
Killers. Yep. So yeah, stay tuned for The Predator. Okay.
That was a censor noise. Anyway, bye.
There.
Oh wait, usually I cut off stuff as a funny little.